is so I play the drums too.
Okay.
So I've always struggled performing in front of people. Like I just feel like I didn't do very well.
Okay.
And I feel like it's easy.
Hey, you. We're in East Jordan, Michigan. I'm Austin. This is the People's Podcast 2, and you are our why.
I think in some type of way, I struggle a little bit every day.
I just pray and then put my effort into whatever thing I want to put it into.
Communication is the key to success. I mean, that's what they say.
Absolutely. Yeah, unity is so important.
You are our why.
All right. All right, I'm Austin LeCount. I'm here downtown Petoskey with...
Corin Paulus.
Can you say that again?
Corin Paulus.
All right. So what you doing today?
So I came down here looking for a few ingredients for a school project.
Okay.
And then also I was here to talk with this lovely lady right here.
Very good. Are you from around here?
Yeah, born and raised here in Petoskey, Michigan.
Very good. Okay. I'm from maybe, half hour south of here, so I'm real familiar with Petoskey. You said you're a student?
I'm a student at Harbor Lake Christian School.
Oh, very good.
Over by Harbor Springs.
Yep, I work in Harbor Springs, so I'm very familiar. Very good. All right, so let's see, how old are you?
I'm 16.
16. All right. So, well, do you have a summer job? Do you play sports? What occupies your time mostly?
Well, so I take a lot of AP classes during the school year, so that takes a lot of my time. But I also play football, basketball, baseball.
Okay.
And then I work at Petoskey Farms, Vineyard and Winery, in the summer. So.
All right. Yeah, you look like an athlete. When I was walking up to you, I was like, yeah, he looks like an athlete. All right. Well, can you, if you don't mind sharing with me, can you share maybe a recent struggle that you've had? You know, it could be anything, and a major struggle, a little struggle, anything as small as maybe a flat tire, or something that you've struggled with and overcome.
I think one of the things that I've always struggled with is so I play the drums too.
Okay.
So I've always struggled performing in front of people. Like I just feel like I didn't do very well.
Okay.
And I feel like it's easy just from talking with other people who like do arts and stuff like painting or playing guitar. Like, you know, it's really easy to see where you mess up because you're gonna mess up whenever you're doing anything like that. And it's just really important to notice that, like, you know, your audience, the people that actually listen to you and see your work, they're not going to see the same flaws that you see in it. And it's also, just by doing it, you're being better than 90% of other people that don't even try and do it. So.
Yep. So have you had instances where you perform, right?
Yeah, I play at my church. So.
Awesome. Man, that's so awesome to hear. So was that like a situation where you were kind of nervous to do it, even though you might be skilled, you were just not comfortable with performing?
Yeah. Performing in front of people is kind of scary just to begin with. And
right.
It's also like, I look back at where I was a few years ago and I'm like, wow, that was pretty bad. And so it's not very reassuring at all. But on the other hand, it's like, you know, there's not a lot of people that are out there that, especially on the level that I'm playing at, that are just going to go out and tell me that I'm doing a bad job, you know. And even when you do mess up, more people are going to come over and say you do a good job anyway.
That's right.
And it's the people close to you that are going to give you constructive criticism, like places where you could improve or things that you could do better.
Yep.
So it's easy to be afraid when you're performing in front of people like that, but just don't be, because unless you're performing in front of like millions of people or something, or thousands of people every day, like you're not going to get a ton of criticism from everybody.
Right. Okay. Well, the kind of the whole point of why I'm asking you that actually is, you know, it kind of centers around like the power of communication. That's kind of what this is for. So did you maybe have like a group of people that you would talk to about it, or did you maybe just practice like performing in front of more and more people and it just comes easier with repetition? Or
It definitely helps when you play a lot, but one of the biggest things that helped me is like my parents. Like my dad's a drummer too. He's the one who kind of got me into it, and one of the most valuable things that I learned from him is how to say things in like a loving way, but that is pointing out places where I can improve.
Yep.
Not so that I feel bad about myself, but so that I can improve and become a better drummer, a better athlete, whatever it is.
Yep.
And just that ability to try and communicate with people in that way is something I really look up to and I want to aspire to do.
Absolutely, man. That's awesome. I'm very glad to hear you say that. And I think that I think you probably you kind of know that feeling then of unity that you have with your dad and through the church, and it sounds like the importance of communication is not missed by you. So that's very good. Do you so how do you feel about so this will be my last question for you.
Okay.
So with the state of kind of affairs of the world, you don't necessarily have to be political, but that is what kind of dominates the times. We're in a very not a good political time. Thinking about kind of the way that you speak with people and you just kind of have those real like heart-to-heart conversations, maybe not even necessarily with the drumming aspect, but just that kind of felt sense of communication between people. Do you feel like that's kind of all we need to maybe get out of this time? You probably feel just every day how divided people are and how there's a lack of unity, in the community and all that. What would you have to say about maybe just, talking to people and becoming more, comfortable with just speaking with a random person like we are now? It probably would bridge a lot of gaps with what we have going on, don't you think?
Just from my experience, it's pretty limited so far, but like I work with people that I don't agree with on everything. I learn from people that I don't always agree on with everything, and they're really awesome people. Like especially I get to know them, like they're just wonderful people. They just they don't believe the same things that I do, or they might think about it a little bit differently.
Yep.
And this is one thing that I've learned, that I never would have engaged with them otherwise, honestly. But once I got to meet them, it just turned out they're really cool people, and I like to do stuff with them. They're just fun to be around.
That's good. One thing that I say to people, when they're discouraged about just kind of the world we're in, I say, I meet normal, nice, cool people every day, and I definitely would say that you're one of them. So thanks a lot, man. Thank you very much. That was excellent. Now,
thank you for watching this interview. We hope and pray that this story could help you, encourage you, or inspire you to take action in any way. We challenge you to see yourself in every interviewee, and we challenge you to get out and talk to one new person every single day. If this impacted your life in any way, please like, share, and subscribe. We're posting one new video every single day, Monday through Saturday. Thank you so much for your time. This is the People's Podcast. We're praying for you always.
Man, that's deep.